Hi folks, I'm visiting Guitar Gallery. Today we have a very special high-end Japanese guitar. This is a Yamaha SA2200 or 2200, depending on how you want to say that. It is basically, yeah, semi-hollow, and as you can see, this will most probably be seen as a jazz guitar, but I've played with this for a while when I arrived here, and the amount of tones you can get from this is really incredible. So it's just that stigma from the past as well. If you have this, then everybody think George Benson kind of style, or BB King. You can absolutely do that, but the possibilities, even high gain, all that. I mean, if you see bands like Biffy Clyro, they use Strats to play heavy metal. So I mean, even Slipknot, he uses a Telly. So yeah, you can break through the mold of this. Alright, so in terms of wood, this is maple, laminated maple, very nice finish, beautiful sunburst. Always with a guitar, you see it on YouTube though, but if you can just watch this closely from, wow, it's really a sparkle. So it's a pretty guitar to look at as well, with all the gold hardware, this amazing binding that goes straight past the headstock, right round, really great. And then mahogany neck with all these little pearl inlays. Yeah, enough about that though. We're playing through a JP LaRue amp. The settings, we keep it very basic. So this is from cable to amp, no effects in between. Gain is now approximately, let's say, on about 4, and we have the bass and mid and treble almost exactly in the middle. It's just a tweaked a bit. So your own amp situation, you can change more bassy or however you want to do, but we want to display what the guitar does. So we have a bit of reverb as well, not too much. You can hear there's quite a bit. Later I'll make it a bit less and we'll see what this does. Good. The pickup configuration, this is two humbuckers that you have, but it has these tap split coils, which is great. So then if you do this, then you basically split this pickup into 2 single coils, which gives you so many options. I'm not a mathematician, but if you have all the combinations run down here, you can, yeah, get loads of different combinations. Let's start with the neck pickup tone. You will see I'll turn it all the way up, so you have the full response there. This one on this side is obviously the volume, and then you have a very bassy nasal tone. We'll play with all those tones. Neck pickup, both open. So this humbucker setup is very neat. I presume this is factory setup, so it's nice and close to the strings. You can obviously play around with that, well, basically with what tone you like, if you want more breakup or less. But very hot, sounds great. But if you have that little finesse, and if you hit it, get a, yeah, that's a bulky growl. Great. Let's do the split into a single coil. So that almost makes me think of a Telly though. You have that little bark that you get there, which is really nice. Give this a bit of a delicate treatment. The sustain on these are just ridiculous. It's great. If you have to use this in the studio, I think, well, obviously first things first, if you end up spending this kind of money, I would say this is going to be your main guitar. And as a main guitar, you want this to be able to do a lot of things, which already, just with the 2 options we had there, I mean, if you have to record nice little lead lines, and if you go into chords you need to overlay and get some more treble to pan hard left or whatever you do with your recordings. You see, just with this pickup already, you'll be able to have all those rich layers textured, which is really lovely. The frets are nice and big, it moves easily. Bends are super easy to do. This neck handles so well. It's a C shape and it's really comfortable. Okay, it's a set neck, so as you can see there, no hefty bolt-ons. It's very nicely finished here. All these curves, it's just so lovely. So even all the way up here when you reach there, nothing strange from the thumb. The cutaway, even for my big hands, I fit right in there. You can access all the way. I think these are 22. Sure, lovely. Right, so what the pickups do, let's go down and blend the two of them. Humbucker, humbucker, both of them down, all of them open. I presume that's going to be your hottest, most gainy output that you do have there. So let's just play some nice big open chords. Lovely. Alright, so that's a lot of twang that you get from that one. Let's turn the gain a bit lower and just see what this sounds like in a more clean kind of setup. Makes me think of Led Zeppelin, some of those songs he has those. Is it Do You Maker? I think so. That's a lovely tone. So as you can see, just by turning the gain down to about 2, how responsive the pickups are. I mean, first of all, the quality amp, but how the tone changed there. It's really spectacular. Alright, so with the 2 single coils, so much sustain on this. I'm going to try and play this as soft as I possibly can. You can hear those trebles just pop out while the bass, well, still stood his ground there. It's a lot of sustain though. I might just be doing this. Just use the 1 single coil, which sounds lovely, and then maybe just bring the tone in a bit. So I'm just going to play something a bit more high gain with that bottom single coil. if you do some funk work. It's very responsive in terms of just how you can really dig in. I play with quite hard plectrums, but you can really feel the response really popping out. It's a nice bright sound. I love this. Let's get down to the middle. As you can hear, with a quality guitar, you don't have to do much. It just makes one or two single notes just sound so great.